Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lynn Lowdown. And today we have a special guest, Miss Angie Marte from Family Children Services is here with us. How you doing today?
I'm good. Can't complain. How
All
are you?
right. I'm great. A little cold, but it's typical December in New England. It's all good. A lot to talk about. So you guys are Family and Children Services. You guys pretty much have a donation happening right now. You got raffles. Got so much stuff happening for the holiday season. Could you just please tell me a little bit about what's going on over there?
Yeah, I can. So I'm part of a collaborative called the Shannon Collaborative, which includes LISOA, which is the Lynn Youth Street Outreach Advocates. They're on Union Street. We also have Catholic Charities and my organization, which is Family and Children's. And basically we have this crew of youth, I want to say about 8 to 9 youth, who actually started a new initiative. Last year, they started Clean Streets, Clean Lives. And this year, they decided to really hone in on what's going on in our city. So we know that because of COVID, there's a lot of struggles and a lot of families aren't able to do simple things like get toys for their kids for this Christmas. So they actually really wanted to impact the kids and the youth within our city. And they decided to start a toy drive. So they are rocking it and they're doing great with that. They started a fundraiser so that they can buy gift cards to give to families, which that's going to be happening on, let me look at my calendar here, the 22nd.
That would be Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday next week. And their goal is to buy 100 gift cards at $20 each, so that families, can go and hopefully, if they want to, buy a turkey or if they want to buy a ham, in other words, so that they could buy food. So our youth are very motivated to do something impactful for their community.
Yeah, that's so important for them just to know that they can be able to do that. Granted, they don't have to, but just for them to recognize at a young age that they could be able to help out those that are being affected by the pandemic. It's just a good feeling to know that these young kids, these young men and women see the bigger picture.
It is important, and they're doing great at it. So they came up with these ideas. Honestly, myself and the other staff that are present, we're just there to help them. We help them get to the end goal, but everything was their decision, their ideas. They're the ones that decided they wanted to do the fundraiser. They decided they wanted to do the toy drive, and we were literally just present. So to make sure, one, that there's an adult there, and two, so that every little step that they didn't know how to do, we could guide them to do it. But ultimately, we didn't do any of this. It was all them 100%.
All right. And now from what you've seen so far, how many toys donations have they received? What has the reception been with with these?
So far, so their goal with the toys was to raise between 100 and 150 toys. They are at the halfway mark. So that is really good. And then with the fundraiser, their goal was to raise between $2,000 to $4,000, and they've actually met their goal of $2,000. So they've done, when I tell you, they've surpassed expectations they have.
Mm-hmm. And that's such a great thing, because now they know they can, if they want to put something together, they know how to do it. They know the proper ways to go, and just for them to reach the goal, that's the biggest accomplishment. They reached the goal that they set, and maybe they're gonna go get a little bit more.
They've been seeing this, and they themselves have been saying how much they feel they have grown from this and how they see the impact that they're making. So it's not just oh yes, they rocked this out and they finished it. No, they're like themselves, they're feeling exactly what we want them to feel, which is to feel proud of themselves. These are kids that are labeled as bad kids when in reality they're not. And this is the perfect way to showcase, exactly what they can do. Our city has so many youth that can achieve greatness if they were given the opportunity to. And these kids were given the opportunity to do so, and they're surpassing our expectations.
And also, I understand that this upcoming Friday that you guys have a raffle coming up. Can you tell me about the raffle?
We do have a raffle. So the youth are selling raffle tickets at $10 a pop, again, to get these gift cards so that families could buy food for this Christmas. And the prizes that they wanted to give out was, for first prize, a 65-inch TV. Second prize are Apple AirPods, the second generation. And third prize is a $100 gift card to either Stop and Shop or Market Basket. They did everything they needed to do. They got on the phones and made calls. They spoke to different organizations and different people, and they actually got each and every one of these prizes donated. So none of that came out of what the funds that they were able to raise through the raffle, which is great just in itself, because that shows that we have great people within the city itself that want to support the goals that these youth have.
Definitely, that's great that they got that support. Now, if people still are people still able to buy raffles at this time, or has that?
They are. So we are ending any collections of funds and selling raffles at noon on Friday. That gives everyone an opportunity right up to the last minute. And then we are choosing a winner, I want to say at around 3:30. We're going to try to do that on Facebook Live. So anyone that can attend that, they are more than welcome to. They just need to log on to Facebook and look up our page, which is Family and Children's Services.
Yeah, definitely. People should definitely do that. And it's plenty of time. It's only Wednesday, so you guys got enough time from here until noon on Friday to do that. But with the holidays, what other projects or what other initiatives is going on over there at Family and Children's Services?
So we do have other programs within Family and Children's Services, and these other programs are doing the exact same thing. They have families that are in need, and they've been doing toy drives as well, and we're trying to support them as well with that. So they are supplying toys for kids within the program, and as well as providing food. As to the extent of what the youth are doing besides this is their main priority at the moment. So any further projects, it's still in the works. They're great at collaborating with other organizations, and they're great team players. So I know that there's a lot to come with them.
And moving forward into almost the new year's almost here. So as we move forward and going into the new year, are there certain plans, or how should I say this, goals that you guys are hoping to accomplish next year, certain initiatives that you guys are putting forward together to get done next year?
So right now, like I said, the youth, they're focusing on this 100%. So it's up to them what they want to do. We will never tell them, oh, you guys need to do this. And we coach them along the way to figure out what they do. So right now we're in the process of trying to figure out what other initiatives they want to do. Because if they have an interest in what they're doing, then they're going to exceed. They're going to do, well. If they don't really care for it, then it's not going to be anything impactful. And that's what we really want. We want them to see the impact that they're making in their city.
Definitely. Now, if people want to find out more about Family and Children's Services, please let them know where they can go.
So with any of these organizations that are part of the collaborative, they are free to either go to the office, which Family and Children's is on the Commons, 111 North Common Street, and Catholic Charities is actually right next door to us. So it's really hard to miss. Now with LISOA, they are actually on Union Street, and they are a good organization to go if you want to drop in, if you need help with anything, whether it's creating a resume or if you just need someone to talk to. They're great for that. Catholic Charities and Family and Children's Services, we have great resources. So if anyone ever needs any assistance, you are free to find us over on the comments or look us up on Google or on Facebook, and there's always someone that's there to help. Whether it's the receptionist or a case manager like me, everyone is willing to help. So definitely reach out to us.
Awesome. And Lysol is literally down the street from us. So if you know who we are, Lysol is right down the street. All right. And thank you very much. Thank you
for having me.
No problem. Thank you guys, and continue to do the great work that you guys are doing over there.
We will. Thank you.
All right. You guys have been watching the Lynn Lowdown. I'm your host, Mukala Kabongo. Have a great day.